What are matrices? A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers, algebraic symbols, or mathematical functions. If the number of rows and the number of columns in a matrix are same, that particular matrix is called a square matrix. Whereas if the number of rows and the number of columns in a matrix are different, that particular matrix is called a rectangular matrix. But believe me, matrices are of much more technical use rather than fetching us a couple of marks in our board exams. Like artificial intelligence, computer graphics, search algorithms, cryptography, and many more. Now let's know about the matrix addition. Matrix addition is the operation of adding two matrices by adding the corresponding entries together. Whereas in matrix multiplication, we multiply each row of the first matrix to all the columns of the second matrix to get the corresponding row of the resultant matrix. Now let's know about some important matrices. Firstly, rotation matrix. These matrices are personally my favorite ones. These matrices associated to Rx, Ry, and Rz variables can do wonders in the world of artificial intelligence and graphics. And by just altering the angle in these causes and sines, we can rotate a whole object as shown in the figure and this demonstration. As we change the angle in the rotation matrix of x, we can rotate the object along x-axis, and same goes with y and z-axis. Now let's move on to pixel matrices. Humans are so lucky to be having the ability of smelling, tasting, looking, feeling with the help of their five sense organs. But not everything is having this ability, of course, more specifically human-made smart objects. And have you ever seen the picture of an apple on a laptop? You might have wondered that how this smart object, the exact shades what we see by a naked eye. And again, matrices play a major role in this. Every coordinate of this image is associated with a pixel. Every pixel has a shade code. These shade codes are then transferred in the form of a matrix, and whenever we need to see that picture, these smart objects change the shade code associated to that particular pixel to the shade which needs to be present right there. And this leads to the formation of a beautiful image of an apple. For example, if we have a picture of 500 pixels by 500 pixels, these smart objects will make a matrix of 5 cross 5 having approximately 2.5 lakh shade codes in a managed and arranged manner. For easier understanding, now let's take this example. Let the black pixels be represented by 1 and the white pixels be represented by 0. When it's time to show the image over the screen, matrix formed by 1s and 0s is afterwards transferred to the shade codes associated to them.
Uses of matrices in artificial intelligence. So matrices find the application in a branch of artificial intelligence which is machine learning. The heart of a machine learning algorithm, which is a neural network, makes a lot of use of these matrices. Let's see how. So this is a neural network with some input nodes and some neurons. So the neurons and the input nodes are connected by the edges, and this whole system is being expressed as a multiplication of matrices. Matrices are used in computer vision. For years, automobile manufacturers have been trying to make self-driving cars. And matrices are being used to make big networks, big neural networks or deep neural networks to accomplish things like these. Cool, isn't it? Matrices are used in computer graphics. So the usefulness of matrix in computer graphics is the ability to convert geometric data into different coordinate systems. The projection matrix, my favorite, is used to create an illusion of a 3D object on a 2D screen. Let us see a projection matrix in action. So this whole animation is being driven by a projection matrix, as you can see. Matrices are used in search engines. So when we think of search engines, obviously Google comes into mind, and Google uses matrices to show us things, or show us information. Let us look at the Google PageRank algorithm. So here's a bunch of different websites with links to one another. Now this whole system is represented as a graph. So 1 links to 4, 3 and 2. So now each of the website is given an importance, like 1 links to 3, so we give 1/3 importance to each. This information is being put into a matrix, processed, and the pages are ranked. Matrices are also used in cryptography. So cryptography is associated with process of converting plain text into unintelligible text and vice versa. So matrices find huge application in this field. The process is simple. Secret matrix is used to encrypt data, and then the inverse can be used to decrypt the data. I'll walk through the process. So for a simple example, let us encode the word hi. So this word hi in matrix form, the letters have been assigned numbers like A1, B2, so H gets 8 and I gets 9. Now let's take a random key matrix that will be 1, 2, 3, 0. So we multiply the matrices and we get 26, 24. And following the previous system, we know that it is ZX. So HI equal to ZX, that would be really tough to guess. So using matrices, we have managed to encrypt a message, and to decrypt it, we may simply multiply it by the inverse of the key matrix. Thank you for watching.